our biggest upsets here at the MSC group stages with a 2-1 victory. Congratulations, APEC 47 from Aurora, Turkey. How do you...
still available, Zetian, but then you also have an Eve, for example. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe even an Eve comes through for Super Friends, but they have a lot of options. Again, I think that's why it's so crucial that you really consider the hero pools of OnicPH. But this is also great because this is also showing once again the familiarity between the two teams here, and of course the coaching staff. Like, we're gonna take the Selena just in case Super Friends was planning to go ahead and get that, like we mentioned earlier on.
Yeah, Dexter and MTV are so used to going up against OnicPH at
Feels
this
like
point.
in the Philippines again.
Right? We're just in a different place.
Yeah, it's just a bit harder.
Oh, it's such a deny pick as well, because if you think of the other mages that are left, there are like the Zetian, the Luyi. I know it's one of Super Friends' most used picks, but so far we haven't been seeing much of the Luyi.
Did you expect this?
So now...
I mean, it was in my script.
It was?
Oh yeah, actually it was here. So yeah, because here's the thing. It was in the script. Actually for Rosa, picking up this Valir, my only worry is damage. That's it. That's it.
I mean, you said continuous damage, but...
Yeah.
You know.
Technically,
You know what? You guys need to take my nuggets of knowledge.
Yeah.
Because even I don't know I was seeing the right things. So you
Sometimes it's just
guys
destiny.
have to be fast about it.
Oh!
Ixia. All right, this is interesting because
Wait.
there's no one really able to go to the back line unless it's Arlet or Moscow. But hey, at that point, you just got to be very confident in your own positioning. I actually... Both
okay.
drafts are very interesting. This is a good match of the day to actually see how both teams really perceive the meta. I'm interested to see the Valir. I'm interested to see the Ixia. I was right, but not in a way that I like it. Anyways, I'm going to give it over to you guys.
Thank you so much, Olafel. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome here to the English broadcast for MSC 2025 at EWC. It's our third match of the day, and as you're witnessing, our drafts here are phenomenal for game number one. It is a best of three once again for both these teams here. OnicPH Philippines, the current world champions, going against Aurora from Turkey. Will be going against each other. And who gets the first blood here, we're going to find out in this series. Welcome to it. It's me and Brigida to bring you the action.
I cannot believe we're seeing the Valir-Selena matchup for game number one. Lafel did mention continuous damage, but whether or not they're able to maximize that, we'll see it now because they're playing it very aggressively in the first few minutes. But Super Friends, because of that aggression, is forced to flicker out and will receive the Lord Rose first blood immediately for AuroraGaming.
This is what I was worried about for King Kong, though, too, because if you get a lead, you then have to rely on the team to help you, even this.
This is such an aggressive start for AuroraGaming, and the Abyssal Arrow lands onto King Kong. Second casualty of the game, but the punish. They'll be able to take down APEX 47. Okay, things are looking good for AuroraGaming right now.
All right, they'll get position. You can see the rotating happening here, too. Superbone making his way down for this turtle. So they want to go full force for this fight. They want to secure the objective. They've already had a good lead. Oh, it's going to break out. Brusco forced off of this. He doesn't have level 4, so no final slash. That's an easy turtle. I think they just disengage.
Oh, but Onic might want to go for it, though. Brusco, the Tsunami Slam will be used onto him. And then now Lunar will be isolated on the back line, but so will be Brusco. He is the first to fall, and Lunar will be next. But does Aurora still want to fight this? Now it's Rosa. She won't be able to escape. So somehow Onic might have equalized it in a way.
Mid lane's going to be put some pressure here, but this is what we're going to see. AuroraGaming goes back into position for the objective. This time around, though, you still got both gold laners up on their own. This is going to be started up. Super Friends picking up the glowing wand. So now Rosa firing off from the back angle, but will be forced back. King Kong, even despite it all, will just jump on in. And this is the hard part for Tianzi. He's got to find the right window.
They start things off, use the final slash, but then the turtle, it's still going to the hands of Aurora. Rosa also takes the kill on Brusco. King Kong somehow trades APEX 47, but Rosa with a double kill takes down Super Friends, and Kirk makes it just in time to find the kill.
Big trade, though. Aurora's going to get more. They're going to get this mid turret off of that. Good thing for Kirk. At least he gets a kill in this fight. And they had to just kind of be in that position of, let's go get something if we can't. Lunar, though.
Oh, they're trying to get something again here in mid. Super Prince seems like he's having such a hard time. Rosa might still actually go for it. Sigiboom, nice placement. But still, it's literally so difficult for Onyx Philippines to find an angle here. Deal with the macro,
wanna
but
fight.
AuroraGaming, they're still gonna go for it. That's the flicker tsunami slam into the strike. Already committed by Apex 47. Immediately taking out Kinko. Final slash connects onto Sigiboom, but still the damage coming in from AuroraGaming seems like it's gonna be enough. It's a triple for TNZ. Sigiboom gets taken out. Kelra might be the saving grace, but will he be able to do it? He's up against two members and he won't.
What a play with such a good final slash, but unfortunately for Onyx, they weren't able to win that fight.
So now, how does OnicPH deal with this? Kirk, will he try to look for a setup? King Kong up front. Oh, they seem to be bursting Lunar down. Gets to switch targets though, looks for Super Prince, and the full barrage immediately canceled out. King Kong, however, he won't be able to tank enough damage. Kirk also next on the chopping block. Double kill for TNZ.
TNZ wants more.
That's enough members taken out from OnicPH. It's only the KK connection left alone.
Kirk's going to try to give them some vision. You still got a couple seconds for the rest of the team to be up, but they might be a little bit too late. If they try to actually make this happen, it would be an absolute miracle. Almost 10,000 gold behind if they actually contest this, but it looks like that's not going to happen, but they fight anyway.
Aurora still decide to fight this. The Abyssal Arrow doesn't connect onto anyone. Kirk, though, does the Primal Wrath, but this might be the opening for OnicPH. SOT already committed. Lunar will be the target, but Sigiboom gets to use the full barrage and takes down two members. Rosa also finds the kill onto Kelra, and this is looking bad for OnicPH. It's a maniac for Sigiboom. They finally find a way to deal with the Super Fam.
And AuroraGaming will take game one in this best of three, a dominant one against the Super Fam.
Oh my God. Maybe that can be an option, but if they want a bit more of crowd control, there's no...
Kadita. Ooh.
Oh,
All right,
again.
Kadita as well as Edith. I mean, like, this is one of his signatures, so probably just going based off comfort, and he felt like, I wasn't the reason we lost, so, you know.
Hey, that's a lot more damage
Big
that you were
damn.
looking for. You beat me to it.
Hey,
Big damn.
I know you so well. Now, Aurora, the last pick here for their roamer. Because I feel like the Selena will be able to deal with the Kadita just by knowing where the Kadita is going to come from.
Yep.
But you need someone to kind of like help heal for your backline or just catch. So they pick up the Hilda. Okay.
Does she technically catch?
No, but we might see the same thing.
Yeah.
Where while we're looking at graphics,
Yep.
someone dies. Dude, Hilda and Selena. And the Fanny can just cable in and then get a kill.
That's
like, we
true.
might see a repeat of what happened in game number one. But with that being said, I like that this time, there's a lot of damage. And when we're talking about damage, we gotta talk about Nicer. So now, Nicer and Brigitte, it's your turn.
Thank you so much, LaFell. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the English broadcast here. It's game number two, this best of three, where AuroraGaming already took game one pretty decisively against Onyx Philippines. Brigitte, who you signed here real quick with the draft?
There's something
don't even
about...
know?
No, I know. There's something about Kadita.
Kadita?
And I love it when I see a Kadita. Like, I'm just saying Kadita, I know before it used to be into Rome even.
It's
like,
interesting because I feel like this is... Oh, never mind. Rosa is gone. Rough waves, not even a petrify needed from Super Friends. So I was going on the pick-off potential that they're going to go for. So this might be the play from Aurora.
Oh, they catch Kelra down bottom. Is there a way to get out of this? There's the flicker. Somehow finds a kill onto Apex 47 still. I was surprised he was... But again, this is the card in the lane.
That was about the best you could hope for in that situation. A 1v3. So it is going to convert also to a turret for AuroraGaming. Earlier, like Hilda is just a nuisance to everybody because this is what actually.
Oh, now he gets to deal with him. All right, we see King Kong actually find the kill onto Apex 47. This time, though, Tienzi also finds the kill onto Kirk. Brusco barely making it out alive. The Abyssal Arrow also won't make it. Rough Waves already committed there by Super Frizz, but Kelra with the Sky Piercer stacks
King Kong
will be the one getting the kill onto Lunar. King Kong Okay, disengage for AuroraGaming.
All right, they're going to disengage. The Turtles up here. ONIC Philippines might decide to go ahead and start it up. They did lose Kirk earlier on, so he's back up, as well as Brusco making his way to this fight. So they might secure themselves this objective. But AuroraGaming, they'll go ahead and focus on getting TNZ his buffs that he needs, and maybe just give this up. Apex will give them information.
Oh, Siggy Boom!
What?
What? Okay.
What's the deal?
So the turtle still goes to AuroraGaming nonetheless, and OnicPH will just attempt to take the mid lane, but it's a successful defense for AuroraGaming. Oh, Apex 47 tries to go for Kelra. Tenzi makes it cutthroat already, but he gets denied with that title strike. Once again, Kelra is protected by none other than Brusco.
Brusco is the man right now. Just, he's got to be mentally high-fiving Kelra, or Kelra's got to be doing that, because time and time again, he's there to go ahead and save him. And that's the way, I guess, you deal with a Fanny. Hey, if they're going to go for a gold lane, you know what? We'll just go ahead and Tsunami slam him down.
Oh. That's a lot of crowd control. Will Lunar still be able to make it out of it? It is going to be a miracle if he does, and he won't. Rosa could be the next target, but they're gonna play it safe. Super Friends has the petrify after all. Will still decide to go for it. Kelra now trying to take down 8.
Look at the items. You can see as well, Sigabum is in fighting form.
Yeah.
But they actually want to try to go ahead and keep this together at the tier 2. I don't think they want to do that. Lunar jumps in though.
Oh, he still decides to go in. Apex 47 also from behind, and the Infernal Pursuits, they just keep coming. Sigibum also decides to join the fight, and it seems like they already have enough damage. Thorndroid somehow denies Sigibum of his attempt, so he decides to dash away, but they still get 3 members from OnicPH.
The Lord is in the base, and they've done enough cutting of the waves too to kind of handle it. Brusco's going to jump in. Mid turret's going to go down. AuroraGaming hold it out. Oh, nice flicker.
That abyssal arrow lands onto Brusco as well. Could this potentially be the turnaround? Okay. Apex 47 still has the immortality, and now AuroraGaming are taking down the members of ONIC Philippines one by one. Rosa, will he be able to catch up to Kelra? Kelra's just dancing in front of 3 members of AuroraGaming. Abyssal trap does not connect, and so will the Dark Wave. How is he able to dance around everyone like this? But he's finally taken down by TNZ, and that's 3 members from ONIC deleted in an instant.
And they waited more, and AuroraGaming will have a defense, even though they lost all their base turrets. What an arrow!
King Kong will try his best to get out of this, but TNZ just needs 1 hit! He won't find that 1 hit!
He didn't have enough energy to go a little bit further, but AuroraGaming off of that will go ahead and get a turret down in the mid. He was basically dancing on the granaries. He can only shoot one way.
Oh, but now they find Apex 47. Do they have enough damage? And they get to burst him down. Lunar next as well. 2 frontliners for Aurora in danger. Still goes in with the Infernal Pursuits, but that just converts into additional Sky Piercer stacks.
All right. Lunar, you got to remind yourself and them to just calm down.
Oh! The Thorn Rose catches the Thorn Queen. And now that's 3 members of AuroraGaming down. They might not even look for the Lord. Tienzi doing his best to try and manage the waves and potentially even look for a pickup, but the Wind of Nature was already forced out of Sigibum. Kelra might just take down Sigibum right now. He still has the immortality, but look at that. It was just a single Phantom execution. And after 20 minutes in this game, ONIC equalized the series.
Took a little bit longer, but ONIC Philippines will make it happen in game 2.
They already have a very solid, very standard kind of draft. They pick up the Beatrix, which is one of the favorites, all right? Because at this point, it's like, hey, I don't know what you're up to. I don't like it. I'm just going to pick up something that I know I can carry with. Now, looking at this here, the Ruby, I kind of feel like is going to get a lot of value in this game, especially if there's a glue around, because she can actually get a lot of spell vamp over everything that happens throughout the team fight. So this is going to be the final match in this series. Who would have thought that game number 1 ONIC Philippines lost, and now both teams are at match point? It's going to be interesting to see who will win this one. I'm going to
get a position. Brusco, again, not level 4, neither is Apex 47, so both junglers will just get the bust it is. Tienzi going to go for a I thought he was going to go for a cheeky steal there, too. So, buff secure for King Kong. There's the fight.
Flicker from Kirk, followed by Brusco. They're really going after TNZ, but Super Prince, he gets caught, however. King Kong secures the turtle and just decides to walk away. So far, Onyx, they've been very decisive in wanting to take down TNZ, but it seems like they lacked the damage, or they weren't able to accomplish it just yet.
We'll see if they go for it. Apex 47 won't land that Unbreakable. Not going to get the taunt off from Brusco.
He decides to flicker. He actually tries to go for TNZ, but on the other hand, Lunar as well surprises everyone. The Primal Wrath won't last long, gets bursted down by Kellera and the rest of the members of Onyx. So it's a 1-for-1 trade so far. It's the EXP and the Roamer that gets traded.
It's going to be a tough one if they want to contest this. Super Prince doesn't have a Feathered Airstrike just yet, and he's quite low.
Yeah.
They might force it, but right now, Aurora will go ahead and secure themselves the turtle.
Constant pressure on the gold lane. It forces reactions out of Onyx Philippines. They'll try to get a kill, however, onto Lunar, and they have enough damage to do that.
Good decision. I didn't think they'd go for it, but anyway, Apex 47 is going to get dragged back.
Yeah, there's the grab. Just one more hit. Will they be able to do it? Kirk delivers the final blow. And AuroraGaming, if that was something Onyx wasn't able to get their hands on previously, now they have so much range, they have so much access, King Kong being one of them too. They can literally play with the angles when they're whenever there's a team fight. And there you go, immediately taking down Rosa. There's the counter. I'm offended, nearly catching two, but still, they survive and walk away from all the threats. Kirk too, doing a lot just to zone out the other members of AuroraGaming. The Feathered Airstrike, cooldown's over. So now they somehow gain control in the turtle pit, but
Lunar pops the Primal's Wrath. Now he's going to be in trouble. Kirk's going to go ahead and bring him on back. King Kong just around the corner, though. Is he going to commit to this? Goes in with Thorn Rose. They have enough damage to pop off Kellera, too. Boom, another shot, a double for Kellera. But even so, it's just the counter hasn't been able to be caught because of the fact that you just have such good zoning from this lineup here. There's already, Brusco.
Brusco, he decides to go for Sigiboom, but there's a Winter Crown. Could potentially save him from this pickup, and he has a lot of sustain to deal with it. But Kellera decides to go for Apex 47 first. There's the Revitalize, which buys him a lot more time. But on the other sides of the map, King Kong was able to work on other members too, but at the expense of his very own life. That doesn't look too good for OnicPH.
I gotta say though, Sigiboom bought a ton of time. So even without King Kong, Onyx Philippines is gonna just go for this Lord here. I'm not sure if AuroraGaming is gonna do anything. Rosa might give them the information, but they just make the decision. It's better off that we just give it up. We don't deal with it. The Lord is secured here for Onyx Philippines. So that fight that broke out, you know, it was just really kind of split up even. And doing that Lord, the waves are still going to be pushing in. I don't think you can roll. Never mind, Brusco.
Another flicker into the Bennett's rage, but the Primal Wrath will be able to keep him safe, and it might not be looking too good for OnicPH. Super Prince and Brusco get punished for that attempt.
As I was about to say, Brigitte, I don't think you can really get more of that. Brusco's like, nope, hold my drink, I got this. And then two go down for Onyx Philippines. So this is actually going to buy some time here and some space now for AuroraGaming. Off of that, they'll get the tier 1 and mid now, make their way towards this tier 2, and this is a good chance for them to get some space back in their favor here. So now Aurora's going to juggle this in between. Sigiboom has the flicker available. They might force it anyway.
Already forced to use the Feathered Airstrike. There's a conceal as well from Onyx Philippines. Brusco seems to be waiting for the target, but King Kong! He gets caught by AuroraGaming. The layers, the chain, crowd control. Kellera's the only one who will try to make things happen, and he actually does! It's a double kill for him, and he actually gets the Lord away from Aurora!
Oh my goodness, they might have just saved that from being way more devastating. Kellera somehow makes it through, but Rosa will pick up another kill. A big team fight for Aurora.
Fortunately, there's not the runner's apathy from Kellera to finish off the kill just yet, but will they still try to regroup? Oh, they go for Kellera! But King Kong still secures the Lord nonetheless, and I'm offended connects on to two members of Onyx Philippines though, and it's Brusco and Super Prince trying to run away, but Aurora, they're gonna chase after them! They're not letting him go! They pop the immortality, and it's only Super Prince who's able to return to the base!
Oh no! It's a disaster for the Super Fritz tries, but AuroraGaming made it happen, and Sigiboom did it too on the Ruby. What a game 3 for AuroraGaming.
In a split second, that single decision that mattered the most. They're able to switch things up and turn things around. This could potentially be the first successful upset we've seen here in MSC.
It is, and at this point, I think it's safe to say this MSC is kind of scary.
It's scary.
You gotta be a little bit afraid, because here's the thing. Right now, you know what?